Jeffries, and this is Pointless, the quiz show where the more obscure your knowledge, the better your chances of winning. We're not mucking about. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Couple number one.
Hi, I'm Alan, and this is my son, Toby.
Couple number two.
Hi, my name's Jessica, and this is my friend Matt.
Couple number three.
I'm Cherie. This is my work colleague and friend, Isabel.
Well, thank you so much, and welcome to Pointless. So, how do you play Pointless? All of our questions have been asked to 100 people. Our contestant's job is to come up with the answers that the least number of people said, and thus score the fewest points. But before we play, there is one other person we need to meet. He's the master of the elusive and the obscure. He's my Pointless friend. It's Dr. Andrew Rochford.
Hello. I've got a great feeling about these guys. They look like the right type of people to spend the evening with, talking about all things obscure.
I think we're going to make beautiful television together.
I'm absolutely sure of it.
Now, if any of our couples can find a pointless answer, we will add $500 to tonight's jackpot. And our jackpot starts tonight at $2,000. Yum, yum. OK, let's play Pointless. In the first round, each of you must give me one answer and you cannot confer with your partner. You will score 1 point for every one of the 100 people that gave the same answer. And remember, this is Pointless, so you're trying to find the least well-known answers and score the fewest points. At the end of the round, the highest scoring couple will be eliminated. Yeah. So, let's get straight into our very first question on Pointless. Our category for this round is music. So, can you all decide in your pairs who is going to go first, and can they please step up to the podium? And the question concerns Australian acts with a #1 album in the 1980s. Tell us more, Andrew.
Yeah, we're looking for any Australian act that had a #1 album in the Australian music charts between January 1980 and December of 1989. Good luck, and good luck to everyone playing at home.
Thank you, Doc. We're starting with Alan. Alan, do you have fond memories of the 80s?
Sure, it's a good time in my life.
All right, can you take us back there, and can you maybe give us an Australian act that had a #1 album?
OK, I think I'll go with Cold Chisel.
Cold Chisel, Alan's gone with. All right, let's see if Cold Chisel is correct and how many of our 100 people said it. It is correct. How low can we go? We're getting down there. This is looking good. This is looking very good. Ooh, 17. Well done, Alan.
Well played, Alan. 80s continues to be good to you. 17, a great way to kick off the game here. Yes, Cold Chisel, they had Swing Shift, Circus Animals and 20th Century all there throughout the 80s. So, great way to start the show.
Well done, Alan. Now, Jessica. What year were you born, Jessica?
Not the 80s.
Not the 80s?
Not the 80s, no.
All right, I believe in you.
I'm gonna... Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue, Jessica's going with. All right, let's find out if Kylie Minogue is the correct answer, and if it is, how many of our 100 people said Kylie Minogue? Oh!
I ruined it.
I'm sorry. Kylie let us down there.
Yeah.
So you get 100 points there, which on any other game show would be terrific. Yeah. But we're not on any other game show, are we?
Yeah, that's a tough one, Jessica, but I suppose we'll give you a break, given that you weren't born in the 80s. Kylie Minogue, surprisingly, her first #1 album in Australia wasn't till the year 2000 with Light Years.
So, Cherie, you looking fondly back on the 80s, I hope?
Not that fondly, Mark. Bad perm and shoulder pads, yes.
No such thing as bad perm. All right, Cherie, now do you want to have a crack at this?
I don't know how low it's going to be, but I'm going to go in excess.
In excess, all right. Oh, the audience is murmuring. All right, let's see if in excess is correct, and if so, how many of our 100 people said it? Oh, it is correct. We're going down. How low are we going to get with in excess? We're getting quite low. 18. So, halfway through round one, we're going to come back up the line. Can the second players now take their place at the podium? And just a reminder, we're looking for Australian acts with a #1 album in Australia in the 1980s. Isabel, it's your time to shine. Have you got something for us?
I'm going to say Ice House.
Ice House. All right, let us see if Ice House is correct and how many people said it. Ice House is correct. They had some great hits. Are they going to work out for us here? Can we get a point? Let's score. Oh, well done. 4 points, Isabel.
Ice House. Great answer, Isabel. Man of Colours, 1987 was the name of the album that got there to #1.
Super. Now, Matt and Jessica, you've scored 100 points in the first round. You've got your work cut out for you here, but I believe in you. Matt, can you please give us a low-scoring act that had a #1 album in Australia in the 80s?
I don't think it'll be good enough, but Men at Work.
Men at Work. Let us see if Men at Work is a correct answer and how many people said it. It is a correct answer. How low can we go? Come on, we got to get down there. We really need this. We really need this. This is looking good. Oh, 5. Well done, Matt.
Yep, business as usual, 1981, 1982. They also had Cargo in 1983, was at the top of the album charts.
I remember it well. I wasn't born. All right, now, Toby, you've stepped up. Now, you require 87 points or fewer to go through to the head-to-head. I'm guessing the 1980s you weren't around for that?
No, I'm 91,
91?
so just missed out.
OK.
Do we have to keep pointing this out?
Well,
It's making the rest of us feel old.
Sorry.
So, Toby, do you reckon you can give us an obscure act from the 80s?
I don't know how obscure, but I think it's fairly safe. Australian Crawl.
Australian Crawl. Let's find out, was Australian Crawl correct? How many people said it? It was correct, and we've gone under the bar. And now, can we go for a pointless score to add $500 to the jackpot? Oh! That was exciting. Very well done, Toby.
Yeah, great answer, Toby, to get you through to the head-to-head there. Sons of Beaches had 5 weeks at #1 in 1982 and 6 weeks for Sirocco in 1981. The pointless answers, the 12th Man debut album, that would have been a pointless answer. And if you had said 1927 at home-ish, that would have been a pointless answer. And I think it's a travesty that no one in the room did. Such a great band.
All right, so that is the end of round 1, and the losing pair with the high score of 105 are sadly Matt and Jessica. But thanks for playing Pointless. We will see you in the next episode when you get the chance to play again. And join us after the break when we play Head to Head. Welcome back to Pointless, where Cherie and Isabel and Alan and Toby have made it through to our head-to-head round. So here's how the head-to-head works. You are now allowed to confer, and the first couple in this round to win 2 points will be playing for the jackpot. So good luck to both our couples, and let's play the head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns Phenomena, the Muppets. All right. Andrew.
We're going to show you 5 pictures of characters that appeared in the series The Muppet Show. All we need you to do is identify those pictures and go for the most obscure character. Good luck.
I like it. All right, here are our 5 pictures. A. B. C. D. And you guessed it, E. And of course, there are 2 additional Muppets on stage, but you can't refer to either of us. Now, Cherie and Isabel, did you watch The Muppet Show? Are you fans of The Muppets?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, which one do you think could be the most obscure?
One I don't know.
Yes. Oh, I only know 2. I only know 2.
I know 3. There. Beaker. Yeah. We're going to go with B, which is Beaker.
B, Beaker. OK, we're going to set that aside for Cherie and Isabel. Alan and Toby, Muppet fans?
Yeah.
Good.
Relatively.
Do you want to talk us through the rest of these? Can you name the others?
Well, I know A is Animal. He's the drummer.
And C is Miss Piggy. Do you know D or E? Because I do not.
I do not know E, and D is I know, and I just can't get his name.
So I guess...
We're going to have to go A.
Animal, yeah. A. Animal.
Righto. Also the drum from Hey Hey It's Saturday. For what it's worth. OK, so we're going to start with Cherie and Isabel. They went with B, Beaker. Let's find out if Beaker was correct and how many people said it. Beaker is correct. Now, we want the lowest score possible here. This is looking good. This is going quite low. Could it be? Oh. Not bad. There's still a little bit of wiggle room here for Alan and Toby to take the point, but only if animal is 9 points or fewer. So let's find out if animal was correct and how many people said it. Animal is correct. We want to get to 9 or fewer. We're getting close. This is close. Oh, 26. Congratulations, Cherie and Isabel. You've scored the first point.
Well played, guys. Great start to the head-to-head. Just looking at those that were left up there. C, rightly identified as Miss Piggy, and if you'd said that, that would have given you 86. No surprise there. Pretty easy to identify. D is the piano-playing dog, Rolf. That would have scored you 5 points. But the big one on the board was Sweetums, and if you'd said that, that would indeed have been a pointless answer. So well done, everyone at home, if you'd pick Sweetums. Do you have a favourite Muppet?
Well, I consider us to be a sort of young Statler and Waldorf, really.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite Muppet?
Kermit.
He's good, isn't he?
I just feel like he's progressive.
All right, so with Cherie and Isabel taking out the first point, Alan and Toby need to win the next point to stay in the game. We'll find out if they can do it after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where Cherie and Isabel have scored the first point in our head-to-head round. Alan and Toby, you need this point to stay in the game and go through to the jackpot round. All right, now, our next question concerns pantry staples. Oh, Andrew?
We're going to show you 5 anagrams, which when solved will reveal the names of common food items found in a kitchen pantry. All you need to do is unscramble those anagrams and tell us the food item. The number of words in the clue doesn't necessarily equal the number of words in the answer. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. And here are our 5 culinary clues. Bad king power, pain or fall, hectic knocks, dumber crabs, in grave. We are starting with Alan and Toby. Which one can you decode and could be the lowest scorer?
There's only 5, so if you know the top 3.
I know the top 2 and the bottom one.
I know the top 2. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're going to go vinegar, the last one.
OK, Alan and Toby have gone for vinegar as in grave, and you need this point to stay in the game. Cherie and Isabel, however, if you get this point, you're going through to our jackpot round. So, can you talk us through, are there any other ones that you've been able to decode?
OK,
First
one's baking powder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The fourth one is breadcrumbs.
Fourth one is breadcrumbs.
I think breadcrumbs will be the lower
I think
of the 2.
breadcrumbs will be the one to go for, Mark.
All right, Alan and Toby, we're going to start with you. So, you have gone for vinegar as the final answer there. Let's find out if vinegar was correct and how many people said it. Vinegar is correct. Now, we want the lowest score possible, of course, and we are getting down there. This is interesting. How low is this? Ooh, 12. Good score, guys. Isabel and Cherie, are you able to take the point with your answer of breadcrumbs? Let's find out. So let's see if breadcrumbs was correct and how many people said it. Breadcrumbs is correct. Now, if you get 11 or fewer, you're going through to the jackpot. No! We have a tie game! Congratulations, Alan and Toby.
Well played, guys. Good head-to-head so far. Anagrams can be tough, but you did very well. Isabel, you also rightly pointed out that baking powder was indeed the first one there, but that wouldn't have helped you either. That would have scored you 63 points. Number 2 there was...
Plain flour?
Plain flour, 16 points. But the one that we were all going for on the board that you wanted to get would have been chicken stock.
Oh.
Congratulations. If you said that at home, you officially have bragging rights.
All right. Now, at the end of 2 questions, each of our teams has scored a point, so we will go to a decider question. And our decider question concerns magicians. Andrew.
All right, we're going to show you 5 clues relating to magicians, illusionists, escapologists, mentalists, pretty much anyone that practices stage magic. We just need you to answer the clue and give us the name of the act or the individual.
Thank you, Doc. All right, let's see the clues. Famed for their Las Vegas act with white tigers, His website states that a spoon curled up in his hand and broke. Psychic medium and host of Crossing Over. The stage name of Eric Weiss, born in 1874, and was suspended in a plexiglass box beside the Thames for 44 days. Cherie and Isabel were after the name of a magician.
I think we know the first one.
And number 3.
And number 3. And number 4. I think we've got is.
Yep.
Number 3. Yep, let's go number 3.
Psychic medium and host of Crossing Over was John Edwards.
John Edwards. OK, so we've got John Edwards for Cherie and Isabel. Of course, if either team scores this point, you'll go through to the jackpot round. Now, Alan and Toby, do you want to talk us through the other options?
Number 1 is Siegfried and Roy. Don't know number 2. 3, I think they've got correct. 4, Harry Houdini. 5, David Blaine.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that number 2 is Uri Geller. He was a magician of the 70s and 80s. I don't know whether he or David Blaine would be more obscure. I think those are the 2 we'd be looking at.
I'm happy to go with Uri Geller if you want.
Yeah?
We'll say number 2 is Uri Geller.
OK, the Spoon Man, Uri Geller, you've gone with. Now, Cherie and Isabel, you went with John Edwards as the psychic medium and host of Crossing Over. Let's find out if John Edwards was correct and how many people said it. Oh. Oh. Now, Alan and Toby, this is your chance to take the point and to go through to our jackpot round. All you really need here is a correct answer. You've said Uri Geller. Let's find out if Uri Geller is correct and how many people said it. Uri Geller is correct. You've got the point. You're going through the jackpot round. We could get an extra $500 on the jackpot if it's... Oh, not quite. Congratulations, Alan and Toby. I'm sorry, Cherie and Isabel.
Yeah, good head-to-head there. Unfortunately, John Edwards was incorrect because the answer is John Edward.
Oh!
And I'm unable to make that S disappear. Sorry. But it wouldn't have mattered, unfortunately. You would have scored 24 points there and Alan and Toby still would have got the round. Let's go to the top. Alan and Toby, you guys did a pretty good job pointing these out. Siegfried and Roy, number 1 there, would have scored you 14 points if you'd said that. Moving down, Eric Weiss was indeed Harry Houdini. That would have scored you 25 points. But the one everyone was looking for, the escapologist that less people knew, was David Blaine. So well done if you said that at home. That would have given you 4 points.
All right, unfortunately, Cherie and Isabel have to leave us, but we'll be seeing you in the next episode when you have another chance to play Pointless. Coming up, Alan and Toby play for our Pointless jackpot. To Pointless, where Alan and Toby have made it through to the final round and have scored our magnificent and much coveted Pointless trophy. Now, your next challenge is to win our Pointless jackpot, which stands at $2,000. I like it. So, to win the jackpot, all you have to do is find a pointless answer that none of our 100 people came up with. But first, you must choose a category from these 2 options, and they are film and Aussie literature. Which category takes your fancy?
I'd be much better at film.
Yeah?
I don't know that much about Aussie literature.
I think we better go film.
Film?
Yeah, we'll go film, thank you.
We're going film. Tell us more, Andrew.
All right, guys, in this category, you have 2 subcategories to choose from. The first one being Stephen King films. In this category, all we're looking for is any feature film released before June 2018 in which Stephen King receives a writing credit. That can either be as a screenwriter, as a story writer, or of the original material, including those materials he wrote by his pen name, Richard Bachman. And the second category is Clint Eastwood films. And in this category, all we're looking for is any feature film released before June 2018 in which Clint Eastwood receives both a directing and an acting credit. Good luck, guys. There's plenty of pointless answers, and good luck to everyone playing at home.
Alan and Toby, you have 30 seconds to come up with your 2 best answers. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now.
Stephen King.
Stephen King, Carrie, The Shining,
How about Stand By Me, Shawshank Redemption?
Stand By Me, Shawshank Redemption. Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino. Was he in Jersey Boys at any point? Because I know he directed it.
I don't
know if he had a cameo in there or not.
Good point.
10 seconds.
Do you want to do one from each, or do you want to do two from Stephen King?
Maybe we should do Shawshank Redemption because a lot of people don't realise it's from his book.
Shawshank and Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Time is up. Let's get your 2 answers, and please let us know the category those answers relate to.
Well, we've chosen Stephen King films, both of our answers, and we're going to go with Stand By Me and The Shawshank Redemption.
All right, let's put those answers up on the board. All right. Now, the first answer you gave was Stand By Me. Let's find out if Stand By Me is a pointless answer for $2,000. Is it correct, firstly? It is. Now, we want to get down to 0 to get that sweet, sweet $2,000. We're halfway there. This is feeling good. This is getting very close. How close? Oh! Gah! All right. That's okay. We've got a second option. I believe in you. So, for your second answer, you've got The Shawshank Redemption. Is The Shawshank Redemption correct? It is. And is this going to be a pointless answer for $2,000? Again, we're at the halfway mark now. OK, this is feeling good. Not everyone knows that Stephen King was involved. How many? Oh! 6.
Yeah, very well played, guys, and good thinking. I think a lot of people at home right now are very surprised that Stephen King was involved in the writing of Shawshank Redemption, so it was the right way to go, but unfortunately those 6 people in our 100 meant that you don't get the pointless answer. Just quickly looking at some of those Stephen King films that would have got you the pointless answer. Maximum Overdrive, that was from 1986, and I think my favourite, The Mangler. Would have also been a pointless answer. Congratulations to everybody who came up with the demonic washing machine, The Mangler.
Yes, indeed. Alan and Toby, sadly, you didn't win tonight, which means that our jackpot rolls over to the next show when we will be playing for $4,000. Yeah. Join us next time for Pointless, but for now, it's goodbye from Doc.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.